RenderForce.com.
Hi guys, welcome to the programming stuff. Today I'm going to start to create first AngularJS application using Visual Studio. Let's begin. First step, you need to create the HTML template for AngularJS first app. This is the template for the first AngularJS HTML template. It's a document type HTML and HTML with the head and the body. Okay. Next step, you need to include the AngularJS library. In the title section, you will just a title. Then you have the AngularJS script file. Next, we need to create the AngularJS application, the sample application. Okay. Here we will creating a simple multiplier application which will multiply two numbers and display the result. User will enter the two number separate text boxes and the result will be displayed immediately in the span. Okay. This example look like HTML code with some strange attributes like ng-app, ng-model and curly braces. These are the AngularJS built-in attributes called as directives. Next we will see the building blocks of this code. Building blocks of this code is the template, directives and expressions. Templates in AngularJS, a template is HTML with additional markups. AngularJS compiles templates and render the result HTML. Directive. Next, directive are the marker. It is also called as attributes on DOM element that tell AngularJS to attach a specific behavior to that DOM element or even transform the DOM element and its children. Most of the directives in AngularJS are started with ng, which stands for Angular. We have applied ng-app and ng-model. ng-app and ng-model directive in this example. ng-app directive is the starting point of AngularJS. If AngularJS framework find the ng-app directive anywhere in the HTML document, then it bootstraps or initializes itself, then compiles the HTML template. ng-model. The ng-model directive binds HTML element to the property on the $scope object. We will learn about this model later, but for now let's consider this as model property. Okay. In this example, we have included ng-model directive to both text boxes with the different names num1, num2. AngularJS framework will create two properties called number1 and number2 in the scope and will assign a value that we type into text box. The expressions. An expression is like JavaScript code which is usually wrapped inside double curly braces, such as double curly braces with the expression. AngularJS frameworks evaluates the expression and produce a result. In this example, we will simply display the product of number1, number2. Okay. Here I mentioned the important concepts in AngularJS. Template. HTML with the additional markup, which uses the additional markup with AngularJS application. Directives. Extend the HTML with the custom attributes and element. Model. The data shown to the user in the view with which the user interact. Scope. a context where the model is stored, so controller, directive and expression can access it. In coming session we will see the detailed description for the scope. Okay. Expressions: execute the Java scope inside the bracket. Compiler passes the template and initiate directive and expressions. Filter: format the value of expression for display to the user. You can filter the data or names or some objects in the view what the user can see. That's DOM. Data binding: sync data between the model and the view. Controller: maintain the application data and business logic. Module is the container of different parts of an app, including controller, services, filter and directory, which configure in injector. Service: reusable business logic independent of views. Dependency injection: create and wires object and functions. Injector: dependency injection container. We will learn about ng-app directive in the next section detailing. Okay. Now let's create the first AngularJS app in Visual Studio. Okay. I just create the first AngularJS app project in Visual Studio. I added the script file. For the Visual Studio project. We need to create the first AngularJS app. First we need to add the document type as in try the document type as HTML. Then we need to add into a template and directive and expression. Correct. We have to add the doc type. Okay, now we added the doc type HTML, then HTML, then head section. In head section we need to add a title element. I put title as first AngularJS application. Then we need to add the body section. In body section we need to add the ng-app directive for the initialization of AngularJS framework. Okay, it's a template for the AngularJS. Next we need to add the ng model and the expression as in the example. Okay, first need to add the heading. First we need to add the heading and number and the numbers to multiply and the expression. Okay. And number one, input type text. Need to add ng model. I Okay, model name as num1. I put the star and enter num.2. Need to add another text box. Type text ng model num2. The result will be in label or span. I use span. I use span to show the result using expressions. num1 num2. Okay, now we will run the application. That is the start page. Okay, we will run. I run the application. The first AngularJS app. Enter the number to multiply. Enter the number 1, 2, enter the number 2. It's not open, something happened. We need to add the script file. We are missing that, so we need to add AngularJS script file. Then refresh the page. I enter the number 2 and 3. 2 into 3, 6. It's dynamically change here. Next time into 2, 24. It's working, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.